Hi there crafters, Louise here. Thanks for stopping by for a scrap timber share. It is all about multi-photo layouts today. I chose this one and a whole lot of blue for my background, kind of inspired by just the blue sort of background. This is actually quite a deceptive photo because it looks like it's a beautiful day because it's sunny and lovely, but it was absolutely freezing. My kids and I, we went to junior golf, and as you can see, I have my scarf all wrapped up around my head, and it was just bitterly cold. You know, I had so many layers on and I just couldn't get warm. So despite the fact that it was a beautiful day, which is what this little title is all about describing, definitely didn't have that beautiful day feel to it. So a little bit of a play on words with this particular layout. So the background paper and all these little elements I pulled from stash off camera, purely just because I sort of had a bit of an idea of how I was going to create this page. I knew that I wanted to have those sort of layers of paper in the background and keeping my photos in that sort of side by side kind of one of each of the children on this frosty sort of day. And because I had picked the blue background paper, I went through my stash and pulled out these blue frames. They are 49 and market. They've been in my stash for a little while, so time to bust them and get them used up. It just so happened that while I was searching for those frames, I came across the 49 and market, these black sort of, I think they call them ephemera. They're pieces basically anyway that you can use to sort of back and enhance your layouts. I then decided, once I was happy with how this was layered, to incorporate just a little bit of cardboard to give it some dimension and lift it off of that page. So for this particular layout, there's not a great deal of technical stuff going on, but I'm going to show you just a few little ways of how I can do different things around my layout. So tucking the frames in, using a Charms Creation heart to give a little bit of a highlight, making little cluster areas to give that visual triangle. So the heart position gives me one point of the triangle, this bottom cluster, and then the sort of the top frame section of the photo. And that's really just how I sort of give my layouts that visual sort of impact, by considering those sort of three areas. Now off camera, so that I could kind of edit this video, you can see I've done some faux stitching. I have folded back some of the edges of the layers, and again, this is really just not necessarily anything technical, but giving a couple of little bits and pieces to sort of enhance your layout. Faux stitching is a great one. You know, I'm a huge fan of real stitching, but faux stitching does a great job too, where you just draw some lines. I've used a slightly thicker pen just to give a bit of dimension, a little bit of interest. And then off camera, I've pulled a few things from the stickers and ephemera boxes where I store all my supplies, and it's really just at this point about enhancing those backgrounds and little areas and elements that I've got on the page. So incorporating a few more hearts, a few more bits and pieces, but nothing super technical here, just a fun multi-photo layout to share. And if you're visiting during Scraptember, I'm so grateful for everybody that's popped by. It's been super fun, and I thank you for watching, and if you've subscribed, very much appreciated. I love to share my hobby on my little channel, keeping it free so that everybody can enjoy the love and inspiration. So thank you very much, and as always, happy scrapping.